Hey, it's Kary here at Get Your Vibe Right, and I once heard this quote, "You can't read the label from inside the jar." And I really didn't get it. I was like, I think maybe I know what that means. Like I'm kind of maybe, but I really didn't know until I was inside the jar. And being inside the jar is being inside the problem. You can look at it this way. The label is the solution, right? The label is the thing that's going to get you out of the jam. It's going to get you out of the jar. And yet when you're in it and you're bogged down by the emotion of it and the negative thoughts about it, you can't read the label or the directions or the instructions on how to get outside of the problem. So how we do this with the idea of thought work or mindset is we have to think in terms of sometimes you just got to let it be. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there are times when it feels so overwhelming, whatever the problem is, and yet the problem is not where you find the solution. The solution exists outside the problem. So you got to get yourself outside the problem. You have to mentally let it go. Get yourself outside the problem. Change the subject. Turn the channel. Switch your focus to something else so that you can create the space that you need for the solution to find you. The more we strive and drive to find the solution, the more elusive it becomes. It's just like a magnet where you have two magnets and you're sort of like moving. If they're not flipped the right way, the more you try and push one towards the other, the more it just moves and moves and moves and moves out of your grasp. And that's the way it is when you try to find a solution from inside the problem or try and read the label from inside the jar. We've all probably got something that we could point to in our lives right this very second that would constitute a problem for us. I don't know what it is for you. I've got a stack of them. So I don't want to just say, I'm going to stop focusing on this problem and start focusing on that problem. The problem is also the problem, right? The fact that you are enmeshed in the idea of struggle or lack or whatever it is. So it's not just take your attention off the problem and focus on something else. I mean, that's maybe going to help, but you're still not in that solution-oriented mindset. So if it's hard to get to that solution-oriented mindset, just get happy. That's basically the easiest thing that you can do. If you can let it go even for a day or an hour, try and do a day. Your body will thank you, your mind will thank you, and your heart will thank you. If you can let this go for a day or two or three, and just focus on whatever is working in your life. And you might say, nothing is working, nothing. Well, you're here and you found this video, and this is meant to inspire you. It's meant to give you direction. It's meant to tell you you can absolutely do this. And there's something going right for you if you needed to hear this video and you found it. The universe is on your side. It will show you what's working and it will help you to focus on that. And once you start focusing on that, your vibration's going to raise a little bit, and then you're going to feel happy, and then maybe a little bit more and a little bit more and a little bit more. And now you've created the space for something unexpected to find you. Maybe a solution you never would have thought of if you had been looking at it from inside the jar, right? So get yourself outside of the jar. Be a kid again. This is the easiest way to get happy, and it's actually the easiest way to line up with the energy of the universe that creates what you want. So go out to a park and swing on a swing. Go out and take a walk and skip for a little bit. Just get super childlike. Turn on some tunes that make you want to dance. The universe really wants you to be in this childlike state of unlimited potential, and it will bring you the solution that you're looking for. So this is your permission to A, let it all go, B, focus on what's working, and C, just be a kid again and see how quickly things turn around for you and you find the solution that you were working for And then you can apply it to the next problem and the next and the next and the next. Okay, so if this seems insurmountable to you and it doesn't really seem like this is something that you're able to do, even when you try, you might want to reach out to me because I am an energy healer. I focus specifically on emotional healing. And usually when we can't get out of those deep, dark feelings, we can use something like energy healing to release them and get you into a lighter state. So if that feels like maybe it's what you need, the catalyst that you need to get into that childlike state because you just can't find it on your own, I am here for you. And you can look below and you're going to find a link to how you can have a 20-minute free session with me where we can talk about the problem, but we can focus on the solution and we can focus on what are the energies getting in the way of you being in that childlike state. I really want to help you with this because I think everybody should have access to it.